there were comments. How's this?
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Are we live?
We actually live now?
Drop us a comment if you can.
End broadcast. That's not going to end, right? That means it's...
No.
Okay.
I think we're live now.
It'll end. Okay.
I think we're good. Although it says we have no viewers.
Yeah, what's that about?
Drop us a comment. Let us know if you can hear us.
Yeah.
We have one viewer.
Weird. I don't have my iPad to check. Usually I have it going just to make sure that it's actually happening.
This is very strange.
It says watch live. Let me click on it.
Sherman says we are back. Now we've got 2 viewers.
Yes, we're there. It says watch live. Let me click
on it.
Okay.
Says we are back.
Let me turn that down. We're actually
not sure what's happening. It's a hot mess, but that's okay. We're happy that you're here. All right. Now all the comments are back.
So okay. Oh, here we go.
You guys, what happened? Because we were on, we had like
lost my mind, Samantha.
Viewers, and then we couldn't hear Jen, and then it said the broadcast.
I think I'm losing my mind too.
Yeah, I think I'm losing my mind too. That's okay. It's not an episode of TTL. Oh, and now this did this to me yesterday too. Now Instagram's down. That's okay.
Technology is not my friend to begin with, so I just expect this kind of thing.
It's because you work with me, my love.
Computer looks at my face and just says no. Let's see how much we can mess with her.
Yeah, and you see at the top, like the destinations, it has Instagram's got a big exclamation point. Like, no, that's what happened to me yesterday in my show.
Ugh. I wonder if it's
we have viewers now, and we're glad you're all here.
Yes. Hello again. I think I said that 3 times.
We don't know what you guys have heard already, but welcome to episode 2 of our November Tomato Talk Live, where we are going to continue talking about our top 10-ish varieties that we're most excited about to grow in 2025 so far. I mean, you had said, Jen, and I don't know if we were on the air then, but yours has changed since last week, and mine has as well. A lot of change, lots of moving things here that make a decision. Plus, I look at my list, and it depends on what time of day or what day it is. I'm like, this one makes it to the top 10.
Yeah.
And we have our producer back with us. Michael's here. We haven't had the 3
months back there. You can't see him, but we can.
He's been a bit under the weather, so we're happy to have Michael with us. Okay, Lauren's stream not working.
On YouTube?
My stream's not working? It says we are. What do you mean Lauren's stream not working?
Let me go check.
As long as we're streaming one place, it doesn't matter.
You are not. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Okay. Thank you, producer. So could nobody else hear that, Michael?
Yeah.
That's really neato, mosquito.
I really enjoyed it. The night we did our Tomato Eden. It was Tomato Eden unboxing.
Yeah, you guys do all the fun stuff without me, but it's my own fault. I wasn't able to do a live stream. Today is November 22nd. Last week, as I said last week, we did like 4 a piece, maybe. Right?
I feel like I talked about 6. I have it written down. I think I talked about Fee Yellow. Did I not talk about Fee Yellow? Do you remember you talked about that one?
I think we did. I have the slideshow.
I messaged the guy, and he messaged me back.
Oh, yeah, during the show, right?
Did we talk about that one?
Yes.
I think I read the message. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of information on it, and that's why I'm excited to grow it, because I don't see it anywhere, offered anywhere, so I got to get it out there.
Yeah, and that's what gets me to the stuff that you can't get anywhere. And I talk about this all the time in my Thursday show, too. Like, I feel guilty showing stuff that you can't really get anywhere, but I'm sure
Maybe
you guys all have them too. You
we got
know?
to get people excited about them though, so
Yeah.
that they want the seeds, and then we can give them the seeds, and then get the make it another boring tomato because
Yes.
everybody has grown it. Yeah. So if I can't find information on it, I can't find any pictures or anything.
Right.
I want to grow it, see what it looks like, take my own pictures, and then share it so that it becomes common again.
And then we share seeds, and the world's a happy place again.
Yes.
Um, and I'm
We hope
sure,
it tastes good.
I'm
Because if
sure,
it doesn't,
well, yeah, the taste.
no one's going to want it.
This year I've got some that sound like they taste good and they've got fun names. I know you really love the fun names, and we're talking about a few of them tonight, Jen. But I think I'm marrying a couple together, hopefully good taste and the names. People are getting so clever with names. Hey, Mr. Tomato Head's here. Hi, Mr.
What?
Tomato
Say
Head.
hello, Rob.
Hello.
He said
Hello.
he's over there. He just got home from work. He works too hard.
Aw.
So we're going to talk about more tomatoes tonight. We want to hear from you guys too. What are you excited to grow in 2025 so far? Looks like our viewership is back up to where we were before we went off the air. Deb said my stream's not working. Michael said it was, but that's okay. Watch on Jen's as long as you can.
I looked it up. It was working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's on my phone right now.
I'm not getting an error message from up here that mine's not working. It just says on Instagram it's not working.
That's from your YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Michael's showing the same thing. We're like, you guys can't
Oh,
see.
you're getting a lot of highs here, Mr. Tomato Head. Sorry, Jen, what?
I forget.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
He was going up the stairs. I had to inform him he's getting some people saying hi.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
If that's your first time watching us, we are a live broadcast because we love interacting with you guys. We like, just making it a town hall type atmosphere. That's part of the fun. Really, that's a major part of the fun for me, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. This is
Yeah.
like the best for me. I love getting together with you and everybody in the comments and chatting.
Me too.
It's like my favorite.
It makes it feel so alive, doesn't it?
What's that?
It makes it feel so alive.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun, like chatting. It's almost like I don't know, like a book club, but it's like tomato.
Yeah.
It's tomato book club.
I was talking with Kina yesterday. I don't know why you weren't in on the conversation there. It must have been just a fleeting comment, but I was talking with Kina about how much, or maybe you were, and I don't remember how much people seem to love coming to the lives, and we tossed around an idea of something that we can maybe look at in the future. Were you in? Yeah, you were.
I'm always down. I'm always down to get together with you multiple times a week if you want.
Well, we were talking, and you guys can let us know what you think. I don't know if we can pull this off. We all have busy schedules, but what would you guys think about maybe a weekly Zoom chat? Everybody comes on here and they say hi to their friends in the comments and all of that. This is sort of like a Zoom chat. Would you want to continue doing something else like this, or would you want to, be a little square in a window? Just something that we're thinking about because we want to capitalize on this. Everybody likes talking tomatoes. We really have formed a very beautiful family.
Oh yeah.
So let's see who we've got here today. I know Deb is here. Deb Toothicker and Deb. I keep forgetting to show you. I'm wearing the Tomato Whisperer socks you gave me. I wore them last week too, and I forgot to show you.
I love to see you in that position.
It wasn't easy. Deborah Henderson, I can see and hear you had to change channels. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah. My mic wouldn't work. I had to exit out and come back on. I blame Eve Mucks. It's Eve Muck's fault.
I know, but we have to love it because
oh yeah.
Not.
It's not without its kinks. Everything's going to have, it's looking at my face, so it's going to shut down.
There's no question, and everybody seems to agree that the quality of the video output is outstanding. much more so than StreamYard was. And I like, it looks kind of professional with these comments. Hi, Sherman. We will never be able to catch up to your 2 encyclopedia collections, but it inspires us.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try to recommend it. Don't even like at this point, like I looked at Ben last night and I had like 4 of my binders around me and I was cutting up some more tomato Eden of their, I cut the name out and put it in the front. And I just look over at him. I said, "Don't you shame me." Like, I was like, "I'm not crazy."
So cute.
You are crazy.
I do the same thing when I get seed packets that look like this, that are in, Russian or Ukrainian or whatever. And then on the back, I need to put it in English for myself. So I'm right there with you, sister. High five on that, because I'm a geeky tomato.
But I really looked at myself with all my binders and I thought, what the heck happened to you? Like,
I know.
what? Like it really is out of control at this point. But it's fun. Someday, hopefully this goes to someone that will appreciate it, my giant binders full of seeds.
That's how
I love tomato seeds so much because they will germinate years and years and years. Like you've heard stories of people finding something up in the attic 80 years, like not ideal conditions. An attic's hot in the summer, and they say keep it in a cool, dry place. And they'll still, not all of them, but germination rate lowers, of course, but you'll get like 1 or 2 to germinate. And then so I am okay with having all of these.
I am too. That's the way I look at it.
I keep reaching over here because I have one of my binders.
It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
Ran out of space now.
I hope mine will make somebody happy someday too. Plus, I love when somebody's desperately searching for a tomato and I can say, I've got it.
Yeah.
Although I've been so busy with giving out seed wishes lately, I tend to not even look all that much. But one day I will be able to grant more seeds. Let's see who we've got. Oh, Cynthia's here. Hi, Cynthia. It's been a while. Hello, my friend. Don't even know which one I'm on. Doesn't even matter. Me, Jen, whatever. I don't know what is going on with Instagram, but that's annoying. Oh, Hannah, I haven't seen you in a while. Hannah Loof. Glad you're here. Everybody's trying to figure out which channel they're on. Doesn't matter. Let's have a Zoom party. Yeah, you like that idea? Zoom party, maybe one day a week. I don't know how to Zoom. Well, you can certainly, you don't need to have a camera on. I run Zoom chats in my other group, actually 5 days a week. I only man 2 of them, but most people don't even turn their camera on, and some don't even talk. They just kind of listen in, turn off, and if they want to talk, they can. But that's crazy that you don't know how to Zoom. I'm surprised you've never had to Zoom before. Kelly likes it. Zoom fun.
Write that in the comments. I'm at 11 minutes. Do I need to keep scrolling down?
I missed a whole bunch of them. Now I'm at 5.
I see. Jerry's here. Hi, Jerry.
Who are you calling square? Go ahead, Jen. You can add up some comments there. I don't mean to hog it here.
I'm just trying to figure out where we're at.
Make sure you guys grab a notebook and a pen. We've got some great slides that we've put together for our little show here today. We've got probably more than we'll be able to get to, but we can get through them.
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm way behind. Where are y'all at? There's Cynthia Stone's here. Hello, Cynthia.
Amy D's here. Hi, Amy. Oh, Lucas is talking a different language. I'm using Fedora Linux.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I told you to do comments.
Kim L said a nice evening with like-minded friends. Where did you just click? I'll re-click on it.
No, that's okay. Well, I can do it. It's Lucas Wallman says, I'm using Fedora Linux. Not even sure if Zoom is available there. It is web based, but it's just something we're talking about. If it happens, it won't happen until the new year. We've got another group that we've started, Gardening Lovers Collective and Swap, that I haven't even made graphics for my things, but we'll get there. I know Jen was saying the same thing.
Yeah, same.
We'll get there.
It's on my to-do list. Deb says
intention list.
Nice.
It's on your intention list. You intend to do it.
Yes. I intend to do it. It will get done, just not as quickly as I want it to. All right.
We want to capitalize on all of this stuff. And for me, this is the place I want to be also. I just don't want to spread myself too thin. And I kind of feel like I sort of am already. So for me, it's kind of a matter of adjusting some things, but we can check it out, even if it's a once in a while type thing, maybe not a weekly thing.
All right. Are you looking at comments?
Yep.
I'm trying to. Kelly Natchball said I take screenshots of all the varieties of the ones we talked about.
That's a very good idea. So you don't have to write anything down. I like it.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a pen and paper, just screenshot it. I took screenshots myself today of the ones I was talking about. I was like, I won't remember all of the stories behind them.
We're going to go, before we start into the new ones, we will go over what we talked about last week because I couldn't even remember.
All right, I'm ready. I think we're all the way at the end of the comments.
Hannah says, I'm in a different time zone for a few months and it's terrible for catching these lives, but happy to be here. Very grateful. Yeah. Time zones are tricky. We're such a global group.
Which I love. I was telling someone the other day, they were asking about my YouTube channel and, they were asking how it's doing. I'm like, it's going, it's slow but steady as usual. But I was like, my favorite thing is that I have made friends from all over the world.
Yeah.
I was bragging. I was like, I've got friends in Norway and Switzerland.
It's really neat. It's really neat. And that's part of and there's at least one on your list today that we may have gotten it from the same person.
Well, I bet we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll get there when we talk about it. One of the newer ones that you gave me.
Yeah, I bet. Mm-hmm.
And that's on my grow list too. In fact, I think there's that one and maybe another one too. But that's what makes it so much fun to grow stuff that's maybe regional to, your area, whether it's Canada or Estonia or Germany or whatever. It's pretty neat.
Romania. I've got a few from Romania today.
I don't think I've done Romania.
I have a friend I don't know if they're Romanian, but she's from Romania and she has sent me some really cool stuff. So,
ooh, can't wait.
Yeah.
So we also run a group. You guys may know it's called Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap. Join us if you're not on Facebook. Join Facebook and just join our community. If you're a tomato head like us, you will love it. Everybody's so kind and generous. We have a lot of fun. No talking down to anybody, and we help grow each other's collections, and it's just a great place. So join us.
Was that me?
The Bing?
Yeah.
That was me. I better turn off
I figure out where it came from.
It's supposed to be on mute. So let's share what we talked about. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jen.
Your sourdough, is it?
No, it's not the sourdough.
Okay.
It's a joke with Jen and I because I make loaves of sourdough every other day for Rob and I. And it's inevitable that right when we're supposed to go on live, it's time to take it out of the oven.
Oh, my sourdough. She runs off.
And I only make it every other night. So it's you would think that half the time I wouldn't even have sourdough, but it just seems to happen that
every Friday we're on live.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, last week you told me, because I asked you, I said, do you need to go get your sourdough? And you said, no, I don't have sourdough. So
that's right. I didn't last week.
That was the one time I reminded you.
Sandra B, look at me, I'm Sandra B. I'm sure Sandra loves that so much, but I have to do that. Okay, so here's what we talked about last week, and I've kind of made the slides with Jen's pick and my pick, and sometimes they're both of our picks. Why are we on slide 9? Let's start at the beginning. So we talked about our tomatoes, the Jennifer, Kina, and Lauren tomatoes that Tatiana at Tomato Eden created for us. These are F4s that we're excited to grow. And
would you like to see them up close and personal?
Yes, I would.
Let's do it. I just made a mess showing Lauren, and I'll make another mess showing you. Okay, here is Kina.
Look at those potato leaves. Those are big for a seedling.
She's a big girl. She's the only one that I got just one from. You and I, we both got 2. Or wait, no. Yeah. Here's me. One was a slow starter, and it's off in the corner, so I'm not sure what's happening.
Look at that.
This little guy here.
You're so pretty.
And I got my tags in there.
From Linda, very nice.
Linda. So that's me, and then this is you. You look super, like you're the regular leaf. I'm pretty. Is me and Kina are potato leaf? Well, clearly we are. I think that's how it's described. I'll have to go back and recheck, but Lauren is a regular leaf, and there's Lauren.
There I am. Very nice. My first time seeing my own tomato.
I know, isn't it great?
You and Kina, she made both of you with this using the same crosses.
Yes,
by memory, and I'm something different, and I can't remember what it is at the moment. There's something I wanted to show. So Kina has a sister. Now on sale at Tomato Eden is a variety. She just released it a couple days ago. It's called Kina's Sister. It's another F4. And Kina gets 2. Rob gets 1. Kina gets a sister. So this looks fantastic. So on sale now. In fact, I think I have the direct link to find it on Tomato Eden. Let me see. Kina's sister. Kina had no idea. She just looked one day, and she's like, look, I've got a sister.
That's way cool. So I just looked up my seed, and it says that I have a simple compressed leaf. What does that mean? I've never heard that.
Say that again.
A simple compressed leaf.
I have no idea. I'm sure somebody will look it up.
I'm looking at it. It looks potato leaf. Like, is that what? I don't know.
Looks like we're having some tech issues.
No.
Can't see Jen's comments if you are on Lauren's stream. Oh, that's what it is.
Is that the norm?
It is the norm. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we see them all, but it depends if people are commenting on my channel, your channel won't see them, and vice versa.
Okay.
I thought there was a problem or something. Yeah. Unfortunately. But we try to get as many comments up on the screen as we can. So before we get started, actually, I have a couple announcements that we've had some sales going on that I want to make sure you guys are aware of.
Oh yeah.
First one is Vienna Seeds, who I did an unboxing of last week. She's been running a sale for 15% off that, and it might actually be over. I'm thinking about it because it was ending today, and for her, I think the day in Germany, I think the day's over. So, but you can try. You can certainly still try. The coupon code is THANKS. THANKS. Vienna Seeds. Vienna-seeds.com. And then Meraki Seeds, Jen and I both got advent calendars from her. She's offering, I guess because November's right around the corner, she's making them all 30% off. It was a great deal before 30% off with what you get. Now it's an incredible deal. It's like 35 euros or something like that.
I think I'm
So
going to do like a short opening each one of mine every day and put it up.
that's cute. Oh, that's a good idea. You should totally do that.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I haven't opened any of them like you. You opened all yours. All the
I
ones.
did. Well, I made sure people knew.
Yes. Yes. It
Okay,
was an awesome
so,
idea. Very good idea.
but yeah, now I have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
But
But you
totally,
know everything.
totally worth it. You didn't watch it, right? Because you want to be surprised.
I
You
watched
did?
some of it. And then I was like, you better stop. I totally forgot everything you said though already because
Good.
I have a
So did
horrible.
I. But it was totally worth it. She really,
Oh yeah.
she
It's so
put
cool.
stuff from like every category. Really, really neat, neat thing. So you can make sure you go to MerakiSeeds.com, get 30% off. And I think it's just until she runs out. So that could be in an hour from now. It could be, I don't know when.
I have mine strung up on my wall just waiting for me to dig in.
Missy
Oh,
says,
I was going to put that comment up, but I was waiting for you to tell the announcements. Oh,
that needs a
I
naughty
tell
bell
this, was
tomato.
that Kina's idea? Or was that yours?
It was.
It was
I
Kina's
think it
idea.
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I make a cross on my own, I'm and someone. What did you say? Was it Kina? It needed to be a round one, and it would be called Ben's balls.
That was my idea.
Yeah. So and then also I have like I would like to name one Beautiful Ben too because that's my nickname.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I like Ben's balls though. That's great. But yeah, that was a funny conversation.
The other, Bounty Hunter seeds. Bounty
Yeah,
Hunter.
we just put one up today.
Sean put up Black Friday sale now through Monday, this coming Monday, which is the 25th, I believe. 30, is that right? 30% off? Am I making that up? That sounds like a lot.
Let me
I
look.
have it written down 30, but now I'm doubting myself. That's a lot. I think are you looking it up, Michael?
Yeah.
10%. Okay. Woo. Sorry, Sean.
You're just giving them away.
It sounded exciting, and then I'm like, wait a minute, 30%. That's the
Wow,
advent.
Michael, you are fast.
He is fast.
Tech wizard.
So yes, Bounty Hunter seeds. I think I have a banner for them also. Yes, the coupon code is holidays, 10% off. I have it written down right here. You'd think I'd know until Monday, 11/25. And I mentioned on my Thursday show yesterday that Heritage Seed Market or Bunny Hop Seeds is going to be offering a Black Friday sale starting next weekend. So I think it starts Friday, day after Thanksgiving here in the US. So Friday, and I think she said it goes for a week until the following Monday, but I will confirm. But if you have a cart from them, don't hit send now because it's, what did she say it's going to be? I think 20%. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure she said 20%. And I think that's it. What, you got anything? Thanks, Satya.
Like and subscribe on both channels and help the gals out. Thank you, Satya. Appreciate it. All the help you can give us. Hitting that thumbs up really does help. It's something very simple that you can do, but it does help. It just puts us further in the algorithm, makes us look good.
There you go. I'm excited. Thank you, everybody, for your support always.
Thank you. We are like 36 minutes in, and we haven't talked about a tomato yet. Are you still going to go through the ones we talked about last week?
Yeah, but we can do it quickly.
All right.
All right, here's what we talked about last week. Hang on, let me go back. All right, so Lauren, Kina, Jen, Bill Yoder's Duran series. This was like an umbrella statement. I can't wait to grow them.
Just all of Bill Yoder's.
What'd you say?
Like the wolf. Oh, do you see that, Cherry? I mean, do you see it? It's the middle one on the bottom. I've never. Oh, I can't wait to grow that. It's on my list.
We had said, and I shared this last week, the one in the bottom right is called the chauffeur. And Bill said if he had one tomato he could eat, that would be the one. So,
I
and you
just
can get
traded for
those.
that one. Oh,
Did you?
I did, yes.
Looks like a good one. I mean, they're pieces of art. He's like a wizard. I probably should have done this with Sophia's Varieties too, just did an umbrella statement, because hers, like the two of them, they're like wizards. They're just
Yeah.
incredibly talented, and we get to reap the benefits.
And the pictures, like they take
Good
great
pictures.
pictures.
They do. They do. And good interior shots.
Just so pretty.
Justin says you guys should go through your old videos and make YouTube shorts of all your tomato reviews.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
We should. I tend to not do
It's
like reviews like Jen does. I don't make a video. I do it for micro dwarfs for sure, but only in the winter. In the summer, I'm just too crazy. I can't do it. And I always have the intention of making reviews for the varieties I grow in the summer, but I just don't have the time. So Jen's our girl for that for sure. We appreciate it. But I think you do make shorts, don't you? Sometimes, Jen?
I have made slicing shorts. I made a ton. And I know that shorts are like the way to go now. Like, and I did like slicing shorts where I show it and I have the name up. And I think I put up like 3 or 4. And I think I recorded about 150 to 200 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about. I don't know. I'm way behind in editing stuff. I have so much stuff that I need to edit. I still have 3 more taste tests. I just put up one today, and I'm kicking myself because I had forgotten the last 2 that were on that taste test. And when I got to the part of editing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I did.
Oh.
I had thought I had already put it up, and I hadn't. I was just like, oh, everybody should have known about this months ago.
Oh, well, they'll know about it for next year. I've made a couple shorts. I tend to do it early in the season, but I haven't done it recently. I can't do everything.
I just like to sabotage myself. I just don't do things that would get me out there more. Yeah, I know shorts. I got to get with it. I'm hoping that, maybe after the holidays, or I think I have like a 2-week period where I don't have to go to work around Christmas.
Ooh, that's nice.
Maybe I'll just sit on my butt, put on my weighted blanket so I can't move, and just edit.
The weighted blanket will hold you down. All right, so now we're going to alternate. Okay. So this is Jen's Japolia.
I heard that was tasty.
I've heard that too.
You've never grown it?
No. One of the members of the Jarson grow out. Her Jarson didn't work, but she grew out Japolia. Kina said it's great.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure she said it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Hazel Creek, which I know you're excited to grow also. Mm-hmm. Very excited.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited for this pick of yours too, Earl.
Yeah.
Craig LaHoulier rated as a 9 out of 10, one of the best tomatoes he's ever had.
Oh, yes.
This is all from last week.
Look at that.
Elves of the Puzzlewood Forest. Seeds not in hand yet, but they are coming.
They are just magnificent.
They are. They just are.
Shape, color. Looks like the seed to gel ratio, like meat ratio is, yeah, I can't wait to taste that.
I know. Me too. How did I get 2 in a row? This is a Spanish one that I wouldn't pretend to know how to spell. I wouldn't attempt to know how to say it, but a viewer in one of my live broadcasts, I had said I've been wanting to grow Spanish reds and pinks this year, and he said you have to grow this. So excited for that. This is Jen's.
Mm-hmm.
Lattice tag along. Looks very interesting. This is Jen's too, from Transylvania, Inema Dubu.
Yeah, I'm really trying to branch out and go to different countries. And, I won't be able to say any of them, but.
Yeah, but we love you for that. It's part of the fun.
It's right here. I'll just keep putting the name at the bottom.
This one's mine, Mordovian Malachite, which I just got seeds from a very generous angel. Excited for that. It was mine too. And a Sophia 1 Captivating Heart, F6. Just the colors on this are just no filters, my friends, no filters. She's unbelievable. Did we leave off there?
Some of them, I think, like I
No,
just
this one's yours.
package.
I
Yeah,
think,
I think I talked about Kazula 197
yep.
and Fee Yellow.
I don't have a slide for Fee.
I don't have a picture, so
Oh, that's why
that
we
was
don't
one.
have a slide.
That was the one where I messaged the guy. He said he was going to try to email me a picture. He was going to contact the person that he got the seeds from to begin with, and he doesn't even like. I messaged him. I was like, "Do you have a store? Like, do people purchase?" You know, and he said no. He just goes to the swaps. He's an avid collector, and he grows things that he likes, and then he takes his seeds to swaps and sits there and swaps seeds for different stuff. And I was just like, oh well, bummer. I guess I'll have to be the one that gets it out there.
Right. You were with Black Milo too. What?
Yeah, that was a different person. He does have a shop. That's Granddad's Barnyard Farm, right?
Granddad's I
Barn
think
Farm.
Granddad's Barn Farm.
Barnyard Farm.
It was in my head. I just put up his list today, Larry.
Very fixed. Yeah.
He goes to swaps and things too, but Jem was the one that kind of put Black Milo on the map. So
my taste test today had green Milo in it.
Yeah. Although I know others had the same problem. My Black Milo was green.
It was green. I was like, what the heck? So I gave out a bunch of seeds to people and it didn't even grow true to type.
Yeah. It was good though. It was better than green Milo, I thought.
Yeah. Green Milo was meh. It was okay. It wasn't a bad tomato by any means, but it just didn't, like, Black Milo knocked my socks off. No one got to taste it.
Well, always next year.
Grow it again and save seeds again because I have enough seeds to try it again. But
hi, Missy. Yes, I put up Granddad's new list just today, which is what made me think of it. He's got a couple new varieties. Then he's got the green Milo and the Black Milo. He's a nice guy.
Yes.
Rowena says, I'm growing a bunch of Bill Yoders next year. Seed saving will be crazy. I know. Can't wait. Okay, so here's this week. You're going first.
Am I?
And I know you don't know which order things are coming in, so I'll just let you talk about them.
No idea. I got stuff everywhere.
One, hopefully. No, not that one. Here it is.
Bonanza. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the seeds for that. Yeah, I still have to record this video, but I did place an order with Jim Wyant, and I got a bunch of his varieties. He does a lot of Appalachian and Kentucky heirlooms, and I have grown stuff I've never actually ordered from him, but I did meet him at a seed swap and get a bunch of his seeds. And everything I've grown that he sells is just phenomenal tomatoes, big, juicy splicers, not counting this year. This year doesn't count because the stuff I grew, I think I tried to grow peppermint and I didn't even get to try it. It had one dinky tomato and it was like weird. So the heat and drought just did weird things to my tomatoes. But Bonanza, let me see if I can read what it says on here. Because he puts everything.
Yeah, his seed
packaging glass. Pretty yellow with a rose blush blossom end, variable in size with many well over a pound. Heck yeah. Some nearly 2 pounds. Double heck yeah. Very sweet with a lot of old-fashioned tomato taste. Bonanza is a Kentucky is that 1969? Or is that
1960?
1960. Okay. Postmaster D.D. Brewer in London, Kentucky received this variety from Postmistress family in 1962. Floyd County, Kentucky original. Seeds from Chris Hubbard.
So that information's along with the photos all on his packet. I have directly ordered from Jim a couple times. He's wonderful. Doesn't have a shop, but he takes orders over Facebook, and that's where his albums are with all of the varieties. You can also private message him, and he will send you a full list. So to find him on Facebook, it's jim.wyant.79 on Facebook. And he's got a lot of lot of fans, like you said, a lot of Appalachian,
Old
Kentucky
heirlooms. Yeah.
heirlooms. Yeah, nice
Like
stuff.
the older stuff that's just been around forever. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
cool. Right. It was hard to choose.
He's also known as Tomato Jim, isn't
Tomato
he?
Jim, yeah.
Except I don't trust him at all because I don't trust him a little bit. You remember why?
No.
He doesn't like green tomatoes.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I've got that on record because I have a video up where
I
I'm at
remember.
the swap and he asked me, "What do you like?" And I said, "Well, I like green tomatoes." And he goes, "I don't like green tomatoes." He goes, "I grow one every year and have my neighbor taste it." And I was just like, I looked at Ben and I was like, "What is wrong with him?" Like,
Yeah, somebody needs to just like slip him.
we definitely don't have the same taste buds.
No, but none of we all, you and I have different tastes.
Oh yeah. You love coyote, and I'm like,
So yeah, I know. I love it so much. But you liked the strawberry coyote, you said, right?
yes.
Or did you not?
No, it was better than straight coyote. Better. Yeah.
So anyway, we love Jim Wyant. So I'll just put it up one more time to take a look at what he's got. If you're into, he's got a lot of Italian varieties too, but mainly United States from Kentucky heirlooms. You won't be sorry. So there's Jim. And you've got at least one other from him that we're showing too.
3 more. I don't know if I told you all of them, but I have, like, I did 9 and 10, and I put like 2 of Jim Wyant's on both of those. I totally cheated on the top 10. There's like 20 tomatoes, and it's like top 10.
I've got a couple from one person too. Last year was my year of the Jarsons. I couldn't shut up, and I still can't shut up about Jarsons.
Yeah, so many.
I had a Jarson angel who gifted me with seeds. Now you can find Jarsons at a number of vendors, but up until last year you could not. A couple, but not a lot. So this Jarson angel had given me seeds.
I too had a Jarson angel.
You did have a Jarson angel, a couple of them, I think. This year I've got a Sophia Sakova angel, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and a lot of these that I'm talking about, if you guys watch my Thursday show, you're not going to be, there might be one surprise, but the rest of them won't be a surprise, including this one. Harsh melon of the Volga Germans.
Oh,
look at that.
Someone just gifted me some of those seeds. I am so grateful for those.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I saw it. I think I only shared like a week or so ago. I saw a picture from somebody in Europe on Instagram. I'm like, what is this? Of course, I thought with the name, Kina's going to love the name, but that interior is amazing.
I have never tasted a tomato that has that coloring that wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
There's something about that terracotta. Oh,
I love it.
Just beautiful. So pretty.
It does. And I love the exterior. It really does have kind of, I mean, maybe they're all different levels of ripeness, but
right.
They are just kind of terracotta, a little green, a little butterscotch, a little orange. It looks fantastic.
Maybe it's like different sides of it, like they've got it turned a little bit. But yeah, I bet those ones that are a little bit lighter in color are probably not as ripe. Probably. But some tomatoes taste different when in different parts of ripeness. Like if you pick them earlier, they might taste, I don't know, and then when they're more ripe, they might be sweeter. Yeah. So
Jamie's growing it also.
There was another one I just saw today on, wasn't harsh melon. It was, oh gosh, I can't think of the word of it now. I bought it though, but it's not the same. But it made me think of, it was just 2 words. It was something melon.
Melon liqueur?
No, it was, think of the word harsh, but it's not harsh.
Are you sure it wasn't harsh melon? Because I've seen it listed other places with the word being different.
I looked up pictures.
The pictures look different?
It didn't look the same.
Okay. I did see it listed somewhere else as not
cultivar.
Oh, severe. The severe melon.
Severe, yes.
That's the same tomato.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Well, then I bought seeds.
Severe melon of the Volga Germans. I'm looking.
It said severe melon. I looked up pictures. I was like, nope, it's not the same, but I have to have it.
Happens all the time.
Okay.
I got this information from Head to My Toes, Jennifer Bella. She
Okay.
sells it. Unique and rare tomato, originally shared by Natalia Drazakova, preserved by a German family from the Volga colony of Zurich. Flavor is exceptionally rich with intriguing fruity and spicy notes. Where did you buy Severe Melon? Was it from Head to My Toes?
No, it was a site that you recently talked about. You said, I feel like you said you needed to do an unboxing of it. Not Cultivaru. I'm seeing,
Tomate de Charme? I've
yeah,
got a whole
I think
bunch.
that was it. You know what? Let me just look at my email because I,
It's all right. You can never have too many seeds for harsh or severe melon of the Volga
my
German.
memory is that bad. I just placed this order this morning. Yeah.
Lauren, where's that picture from? Let me see if I can pull it up. It's Tomate Inca.
Yes, Tomate de Charme.
It is. They sell it.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Yes, they sold
Oh, they must
your
have been
melon.
stuff. Well, you shouldn't have told me that because now I'm going to have to go back. This is the site. It's called. It's in Russia, so unless you have like a Russian credit card or something, you likely won't be able to order from them. But I will put the link to the site in the comments here. It is a nice picture, isn't it? Okay, another one for Jen. Wingo Wonder.
That's another. And he said, like, I messaged him today and I was asking him, I'm like, I'm getting ready to do my unboxing video of your stuff. Is there any standouts that something you want to, me to talk about? Or, and he said, Wingo Wonder was one him and his wife were very surprised they liked so much. So I was just like, yes, I bought that one.
Yeah, I think that's got to go on my grow list.
Wingo Wonder. Let me read to you here.
Is that a new one of his? Do you know? Because I've ordered.
He just grew it this year, I believe.
Okay.
This was
the first year.
Great. Black, dark purple. I like the darker ones, and I didn't grow too many last year. With a sweet, smoky taste.
Ooh.
Meaty center and juicy perimeter. A winner with all who tried it. From the Wingo family, received from the postmaster in Mayfield, Kentucky, pre 1910, previously grown in Dogwood and Natchez, Kentucky, seeds collected by D.D. Brewer, Graves County, Kentucky, original seeds from Chris Hubbard. Boy, Chris Hubbard's got some cool stuff, don't he?
He does. And, we were talking about like hoarding seeds. Someday people are going to be like, this is from the collection of Jen Joy. Because Chris Hubbard didn't breed any of these. It's just his collection, right?
Yeah, his collection where he said, hey, I don't see this around anymore. Hey, will you grow it out? And he does do that a lot. Like he has rare beans and things like that. Mm-hmm. And he gives them to other people to grow out and then they can sell them and get them out there again, which I think is great because that's what I want to do. I want to do it too. So yeah, I hope my binder does.
E times Macbeth, right? I did that.
Yes, you did that with B times. Yep.
And I want to do it with all the tomatoes.
Yeah. We have the same goal.
Wingo Wonder looks fantastic.
Doesn't it? Oh, the meat in that just looks like, I bet it tastes like steak.
Yeah, it looks
like Black Milo tasted like steak. It didn't look as good as Wingo Wonder. Black Milo didn't, but it tasted like a steak.
Well, now you're just rubbing it in.
A flame.
Because I got
Black
Milo.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
It happens to all of us.
Yeah.
All of us.
Jennifer, because it was so good.
My toes, Jennifer Bella. It is sweet. We were talking about harsh melon of the Logan Germans. Hi, Jennifer.
Yes,
it's funny. When I found harsh melon, I knew I had to have it. I finally found it at Tomato Seta, and it was the very next day. Jennifer and I were firming up a trade list, and wouldn't you know, she had it. Like the next day. What are the chances?
It always happens like that. It always seems to happen. Like I'll
Yeah.
order seeds and then I'll trade, or vice versa. I trade for it, forget that I traded for it, and then go and buy them. It's again, what's wrong with you?
If you guys don't know, head to my toes. This is Jennifer Bella's shop. She's in Canada, so I don't know what that means for you with shipping right now, Jennifer, but look at the packaging. Really nice.
Oh,
Really nice. Okay, Wingo Wonder. I think I may need to trade for seeds with that with you because
I'll give you some.
I don't like antho, but I love that deep.
That's another thing about Jim. He does give a decent amount of seeds for
He
the
does.
parts. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's like 25 seeds in every packet.
Garden Cat said, so I ordered it from Jim as soon as I saw it. Wingo Wonder looks delish. I agree. That's right, Jamie. Well, Tomato Eden has harsh melon. They do now, but they didn't when I was obsessed with finding it. And it's only a couple of weeks. Every time I'm searching for something, all of a sudden she pops up. The woman, she's a marvel. She's just a marvel. Yeah, she comes out with everything. Okay, this next one I think is going to be a surprise because I've never mentioned it elsewhere, and I kind of only found out about it recently. I've had the seeds since last year. It's called that Russian tomato. And I got seeds for this from a friend. I probably shouldn't say who, but she's a breeder and a good friend. And I couldn't find anything on it whatsoever or a photo. So even though I've had the seeds from her last trade last like January, I just approached her recently and said, hey, I want to log this in my spreadsheet. What's the deal? So she sent me this picture. She said it's very rare, indeterminate, regular leaf, delicious red beefsteak from Russia, beloved by online world tomato communities. I get the feeling it Tomatoville. It may have come from this one.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it was Tomatoville because she mentioned Dr. Carolyn Mail. She said it's blunt heart shaped. There's a funny story behind it. I got seeds from a Vermont farmer who was helping Dr. Carolyn Mail distribute her seeds towards the end of her life. She died, I think, in 2019. And she was like, world's goddess of tomatoes. Seeds came from Dr. Carolyn Mail. At the end of her life, she wasn't exactly sure what Russian tomato this was named. So she started just calling it that Russian tomato and distributed it with that name. In Russia, some say that the shape is a large red beefsteak. I grew it and definitely got large red hearts. Some more blunt than others. I don't want to I just don't want to give away too much personal stuff to make sure I'm not breaking her trust here, but she loved it. Yeah, she loved that Russian tomato. Does anybody else have this? Have you
Never
heard of it? I'm a good tomato researcher. I couldn't find it anywhere. Yes, that's what my friend said. Hers were all hearts. So I don't know how long it's been around, what generation it is, but it looks really nice. And with her, we do seem to have the same palette. So I'm like, that's going on my grow list for next year. Nicole powers for it. I've only tried a couple dark tomatoes and I'm excited to try more. There's some great ones.
Yeah,
really.
there's some good ones and then there's some not good ones.
Yeah. Sometimes they look like the interior viewers, the Wingo Wonder, and I'm just like, to me, it's like synonymous with flavor, but it isn't always.
La Cadero was one that I grew a couple years back, and it was so pretty. I wanted to love it. It was like one of those dark and then like purpley, smoky looking. It was not, I didn't like it.
No.
No. And I really wanted to because every time one's really pretty and then tastes awful, I'm just like, dang it. I guess I'll just grow you and put you in sauces then.
I had one like that this year too. It was like black something. I'll try to think of it.
Yeah, black tulip. That's another one.
It wasn't that. Black,
My spitter this year.
something black. I don't know. If I think of it, I'll say it. It was pretty, it was prolific, but just it wasn't a spitter, it just wasn't good. Okay, next one is another Jen. Here's another one from Jim.
Yes, and that one
Healthy.
has, well, the name. Come on, Pooch is hell for certain. Um, given to Chris Hubbard again by a feisty nursing home resident named Pooch Fuqua in Hagen. It's, it's stop laughing at me. No, it's Fuqua Fuqua in Hayden, Kentucky. I'm trying to get this out. It's 1090s. It says 1090. Is that right?
I'm looking at it too. It does say that.
He was almost 90 years old at the time. He grew it in this is a place, Hell for Certain, Kentucky.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Later known as Dry Hill, Kentucky. So I guess they changed its name. Lame. Should have kept the other one. Leslie County, Kentucky. Original seeds from Chris Hubbard again.
You gotta love these stories and these
Woo!
names.
Yes. Yeah.
I would have pronounced it exactly the same way. It's just when I copied it down, it didn't look like anything until you have to actually say it.
Fuqua. I don't know how.
Sorry. Pooch is hell for certain. So this is
Yeah,
another.
and look at that. That looks like a really nice, tasty tomato.
Another Jim Wyant variety. So check out Jim's stuff. You will love his prices are very reasonable too.
It's, 3 each, 2 for $5.
Yeah.
And they come with 25 seeds.
Yep.
So,
great for trading.
some for you and some to trade.
Cynthia Stone, please, now I have to get that.
Just for sure. What is that? Oh, I need that. Who named that? And then when I about it, I was like, Fuqua. Okay. I like the way
Jen's way is much more fun.
Okay.
This next one, I keep talking about. This won't be any surprise. This is one from Spain, Verde de las Landas.
You talked about that?
I keep talking about. A friend of mine from Germany said if you like Malachite box, he loved it too until he tasted this year, Verde de las Landas.
That's saying a lot.
What's that?
That's saying a lot.
It is. And look at it.
Box, you know that's going on your list. Anybody says that about any tomato.
Oh, yeah. Any reference to Malachite box is going on my grow list. They said that a couple of years ago about Del Nerpio Verde.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It didn't measure up. This one's great. And I had my friend so generously gave me seeds. And then I wanted to get extra seeds to give out as prizes because there's only one place that I can find that sells it with useful seeds in Australia. Order got confiscated. So unfortunately, now they're sold out. So, but I know some people got their order. So maybe if you're looking for it, possibly put it on your seed seeking Saturday or most wanted. They say it's umami. Umami, without a doubt, the best green tomato that I have grown so far, with a close second place for Malachita Vyashkatulka. This is from my friend. It's a cross of evergreen, and it has evolved adapting to the Landes climate. And I think I saw on the seed packet, it's actually not Landas, it's Landes, Landes. Intense taste. I've never met a tomato with such a strong umami flavor. And then somebody in Tomatoville said, maybe is one of the best tomatoes with the best flavor I've tried so far. Has sweet and fruity taste. Yeah, totally going on my grow list this year. And you and Kina have seeds coming as well, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
It's not from me. It's from a friend of ours. I'm not sure if I should say her name or not, but she's very, very generous. All right. What's next on Jen's list?
I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. I had a friend gift me these. I don't even know where I put the packet. That was one I just sent you, that I
Yeah.
just added. Oh,
And
lordy.
I think we may have gotten it from the same person.
Oh, probably.
I wouldn't know how to pronounce it. Segulda Shuda?
Yeah, oh, let me look it up on my phone because she sent me. I asked her about it because I couldn't really find anything on it, pictures or anything, and
I couldn't find, I'm guessing it's from Estonia, but I didn't want to, there's not a whole lot out about it. I didn't want to put Estonia on there just in case it wasn't, but I think it might be.
she put it's Suda's heart, so that's a lot easier to say.
Mhm.
It's an orangish color. I sent you the picture she sent me. Huge plant needs, oh, sweet, fruity flavor. Huge plant needs lots of support. Very productive. Sadly, few seeds.
Yeah.
She put, and the reason why I put this in my have to grow, because on the back of the seeds that she sent me, she put another little sticker that says, tastes like a mango.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Anything that tastes, if it doesn't taste like a tomato, but it's a tomato, I'm like, well, I have to try that. I've had ones that taste like peaches. I've had ones that taste like pineapples. I don't know that I've had one that tastes like a mango. So
Yeah.
that one sold me.
Uh,
She said, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. You go.
Creamy fruit like, juicy but meaty. Not a seed to gel ratio tomato. She knows me. Like that's because it's pure tender meat, not mealy. She said hers took a while to get going, but then put off many large, beautiful hearts. And
They're
then
gorgeous.
that was her. And then she put, what did she say? This is, I think her friend sent her this. The leaves and exterior of the plant are typical of oxheart. The fruit clusters are large, very productive. It's early, and then it bears fruit in autumn until frost. The fruits are
Wow.
beautiful, perfectly heart shaped. A 400-gram fruit is common. This variety comes from Estonia, from Latvia, and is very popular there.
I figured it would be.
The
I
taste
grew
is fantastic.
another one that she had sent me last year, Humia Rohaline, and it was fantastic. This is a really special one, talking about getting stuff from all over the world. This is really special.
Yeah.
Um, so the person giving you the Verde de las Landes tomatoes said, or seeds said that I can say who it is. And I think you
Okay.
know, Deborah Henderson.
Oh, thank you, Deb. Thank
Deborah
you.
lives in Australia, so she didn't get
Yes.
trouble with customs. Very generous. Thank you,
Yes,
Deborah.
that's awesome. Oh, I can't wait.
'Cause what I had ordered was going to go to you guys, and that's all right.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm super excited for that. And this, I may have to put this on my grow list too. This sounds wonderful.
It looks
Will you send
wonderful.
me that write up that she sent you? Because
Sure.
I couldn't find any info.
Yeah, I sure can.
Um, this question's probably for you because I only grew one of them. It's from Rachel Gallus. Which tomato is better, Butterscotch Stripes or Kazula 179? I
Kazula
grew.
179.
You grew Butterscotch Stripes?
That was this year.
Yeah.
I did this year. And
Okay.
it was, I have to say,
I loved it.
my weather conditions, it kept putting out tomatoes, even though the plant looked like it was dead. It was still putting out
That
tomatoes.
was a superstar.
It was a productive plant. It was good, but I loved my Kazula 179.
Yeah, I know
Mhm,
that was one of your favorites this year.
mhm,
Good to know.
and it was
Good.
gorgeous too. But I think if you're talking production wise and the conditions, like I don't even know if that thing would have had good conditions, what would have
It
transpired.
was a lot. I got a
Because
lot.
like it just kept, I mean, I think it was still picking them off there when there was nothing left on the plant except
I
like
know. Right when I
pretty
thought it was
innocent
dead.
tomatoes, and I'm like, but you couldn't eat them. They were gross. Like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, those end of season tomatoes.
yeah.
I'm enjoying my long keepers though. I mean, a lot of them I'm keeping, but the Banyo Boo Farm, like eating like candy.
I have to put a picture up of what I got left, but it's not much. But I'm waiting to do like a second taste test. I still haven't put up my first taste test of them, but I have the plate full of them again that I saved to taste test in like January or February. They're still going strong. Like all of them on the plate, I'm just like, look, it looks like I just, and I picked them in like June or July or something, and they're still sitting. I didn't do any of the hanging stuff. I didn't get enough to like make a cool hanging thing, and
Neither
I'm
did
still
I.
on my ceiling. I know I suck, but
Well, I
next
wanted to also, but they were like turning at different times. I'm going to do the whole lawn keeper thing differently.
I blame the deer. Well, I planted mine at the same time too, and I think you're supposed to plant them later. That way, they're
I did do mine later, but I'm going to do it even later next year. Cynthia, here's my shirt. It's my very first tomato sweater. Isn't it pretty?
it's very pretty. Is that like soft? Is it furry? It looks furry.
Oh, soft.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
soft.
that is nice.
This morning I saw a little thread and I'm like, no, I've only worn it twice. I wore
Oh
it for our last show with Craig, but I didn't show it because Craig's here. Like,
yeah.
I'm not thinking of my shirt. So I cut off the little thing and then I notice,
What in the world?
it's I just cut off a little strand and
Oh no, you know what you do? Don't cut off
yeah.
the strands.
Well,
Turn
it's too late.
well, I know, but for next time, take the shirt inside out, find the strand, and pull it through. Then you can't see it anymore because it's on the inside.
I know. I kind of thought of that and I'm like, well, I'm just cutting off the strand. It's not just cutting off the strand.
No, it's really not.
It's not really a Lauren piece of clothing if it's not damaged in some way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had a t-shirt. What I was out at the fire pit, and I absolutely love this t-shirt. And I burnt like 2 holes in it from like the stuff flying around. I was like, I even think to myself, I'm like, you should probably change your shirt. I did not, and now it's got holes in it. Is that going to stop me from wearing it? Nope.
Nope. Lady Angel says, I would have pronounced it Fuquay, but Duke's Fuqua School of Business says it's pronounced Fuqua.
Fuqua. Fuqua.
Well, there you go.
Fuqua.
Fuqua.
That's what I said, isn't it?
I think it is.
I don't remember.
You guys putting in hashtag tomato. Jen and I are not giving away any prizes tonight. Your prize is us unveiling our varieties. We
So sorry.
yeah, I definitely need to catch up.
It's been a trying week, and then next week is Thanksgiving. Like Ben, okay, I'll divulge some information. Monday, Ben had surgery, so I've been taking care of my baby.
Oh, you told me it was going to be happening. I didn't know it was. How could you not tell me this?
I think I did tell you, didn't I?
Oh, you told me it was coming. I'm not sure if I knew it happened.
Yeah, it was
This
Monday.
Monday. Oh,
Yeah, so
how's he doing?
he's doing well. Yeah, he had. For anybody, it's nothing major. It was hernia surgery, but it's been bugging him for a while, and he got it fixed. And yeah, taking care of my baby this week.
Oh,
and
as you should be.
funny when he's drugged up.
As you should be.
And then we've got family coming next week for Thanksgiving. I'm just trying to, dust and things like that. You don't want people coming in.
Yep.
Like, ooh, went to this dirty house.
Busy time of year. Cynthia says every shirt I have has tomato leaf stains. Oh yeah, you can't get those out, that's for sure. Or the tar on your fingers.
Oh, the tar, the smell of the tar.
Getting some prayers for your Ben.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. I'm not even looking at comments. What is wrong with me? I need to be reading these things. I just get so excited about tomatoes. I forget everything else that's happening.
Okay, what's the next one? I probably can speak for you on this one too.
Yes, you can.
I haven't sent them to you yet, but you're getting them.
I only I had the seeds in my hands for.
I know.
My list. It is on the list.
I have a whole list of things I owe you, including this one, Red Trash Panda.
Oh my gosh, I love the story behind this.
It's a great story.
What did Kina text this morning? Teddy bear trash panda or something? She said autocorrect. Did you?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Trash panda. I was like, that's a good name too.
So this variety came to me originally from Cordaro and Little Ansel. this is a special variety that came out of a burn pile. At her name is Brooke. She's from Shorty's Funny Farm on Instagram, and she's funny as heck. And I showcased this variety on my Thursday show a couple months ago, and she found out about the show and she loved it, and so she sent me some to give away. We've been giving away. I think they're all gone to give away. Yours, I still have yours. Don't you worry. Whole pack of them. But she said it's her own breed of tomato. What am I reading here? Breed of tomato I've been working on for a few years. It all comes from one plant that was growing out of my burn pile a few years ago. I noticed that it was very hardy and had the best dark red tomatoes. I've been saving my best plant since, and I love the results. A super rich, intense tomato flavor that grows like crazy. She had said she was going to be offering them for sale after this season. I don't know that she has yet. She is in our group, but I'm excited for this. That interior, look at that. Besides the story, that interior is just fantastic.
It looks like a steak.
It does. It does. Pretty, and I love that cute picture of her with her tomato there too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
love people when their pictures holding their tomatoes.
Missy says, my most anticipated tomato. Love the look of red trash panda. Hoping she sells seeds too. Me too. Cynthia, you're all killing me with these names. I'll pick a bad tomato just for the name.
So you're not alone. And then I'll just put it in sauce.
What'd you say?
And then I'll just put it in sauce. They all taste the same in sauce.
They all, yep.
Well, when you mix them all with the good ones too.
Even spitters taste good in my tomato crack. That's for sure.
Yep.
Okay. What's next?
I'd like to talk about that. I did not send you pictures for because I don't have one, but I had someone message me, a friend, and said she was going to send me some of these seeds, and I'm super excited and I want to talk about it. So this is what I was going to add, and I believe that she's given you seeds too. It is redhead.
Oh yes, I am getting it. I almost added it to the list tonight, and I almost talked about it on my Thursday show yesterday. But what a story behind this.
Yeah, she was telling me the story and showing me, like, the only pictures that she sent me were pictures from like the old seed catalogs.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like, it's not, but yeah, like you can, I did zoom in and like read the story about it. I don't know. I don't know if you want me to read the whole thing, but
it's up to you. I know she's growing it for the ultra rare Longkeeper group.
Oh, really? That's
I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's very kind and said she was going to send me.
Goes way back to like 1918.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'll read what she wrote. Ugh. You still got gnats or fruit flies or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just perfect.
I didn't have anything on. I don't know why they're still hanging around, but okay. She said she knows of 2 sources for seeds. One is Heritage Harvest Seed in Canada, but they don't ship to the U.S. They have it listed only as pre-1922, and then 2 Heirloom Tomato Farm in Japan,
which I'm convinced that they don't sell anything because I always see stuff on there and everything's always out of stock. I'm not sure they're even in, I mean, their site's still up. I'm not even sure that they're still.
Everything's out of stock. Yeah, she said there's, and then she said there's now an F1 hybrid redhead right. And Saladette, but that's not this one. This is the OG from this really cool. Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that one because that's on my list totally because apparently you can't really. Oh, what'd she say? The old seed catalogs are a treasure trove. It's been fun combing through them. She says she giggles at the prices. The initial redhead purchase of $500 for a sack of extra select seed. Can you imagine back then $500? What that would mean for like now? How big of a sack of seeds were you getting? My golly.
Here's Here's some of the pictures that.
Oh, cool. Thanks for putting those up there. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's got a really cool story to it, but
it sure does.
I don't know. It's just so long. I don't want to read that.
It's really neat. Very, very special.
It's supposed to be like super tasty. Yeah.
The Henry Field's 1929 spring catalog. It says, better redhead, better now than when we introduced it years ago. We have taken good care of it, carefully selecting the stock seed each year. Early, heavy yielding, and bears a long time. Round, smooth, ripens evenly, and seldom cracks around the stem. Firm median, has a fine, sweet flavor. A quarter of a pound is what they sold it as for $1. A quarter pound of seeds.
Oh my
So they're
gosh.
clearly gearing it towards farmers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It's supposed to be very, very, very productive. So
yeah,
I'm
I'm
excited
glad you
to
brought
try
that one up. That's really special.
it. Okay. Sorry, I just had to sneak that
No,
one.
I'm glad you did. That's what this is all about.
There's like 14 of them here that I want to sneak in. So
Really? All
oh,
right, next.
not that many, but there's a few.
Here's another one of yours.
Yes.
Pronounce it, Jen. Go ahead.
Familia de Kahiti. Cockatiti. Cockatiti. I don't know. Sorry about that. It says its origin is from Georgia. Why is it?
Georgia, the country, not the state.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I just got these seeds from my friend, and he knows tasty tomatoes. He gave me, I think, 4. I think I sent you 2 pictures of 2 of them, and I'm growing all 4 he sent me
Same
because
person I think it might be. I think he sent me these also, some tasty ones from this year. I don't know, maybe if
yeah,
it's the same person or not.
it probably is. Tim?
Yeah.
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 So, I
When
mean,
you sent me the graphic, I'm like, I think I just put this one in my spreadsheet.
yeah. So he sent me a couple last year. I just did a review on them, and they were the most delicious, probably 2 tomatoes that I have tasted this year. So anything he sends me that he says tastes good, I'm going to grow it with a vengeance, and that's one of them. I think I did I look up the description for this one? Let me
I
see.
have it if you need it.
Okay. Are you okay. It's an ancient and rare variety from Georgia. I'm glad you told me that's the country because I was thinking state. The seeds were passed on by a family of winemakers in Kashetia. Kashetia is, I'm not saying that right. I'm not. I know I'm not. Is a historical state in eastern Georgia and today known for its viticulture. I don't even know what that is. Do you know what viticulture is? The flat, round fruits weigh about 200 to 600 grams. The taste is sweet and rich.
Rich. I'm all over rich.
The plants are extraordinarily robust, so cultivation in the open field is easily possible. In addition, the perennials are full of fruit. They harvested almost 10 kilograms off of one plant.
Wow.
The variety is completely unknown in Europe. I think that's a shame. It tastes excellent. So
Sounds good.
gotta get that one out there. It does sound good.
And you can get seeds for this at the Tomato Whisperer in Austria, Der Tomatenflüsterer. What's his name? Thomas Seidel.
That's their
And
picture, right?
Tomate Charme also sells it in France. And
Yeah.
maybe some other places too, but I know they have them in stock. But yeah, that looks great. I know you sent me that one. I'm like, what does that interior look like? And love that interior. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You guys finding some stuff that sounds good tonight?
Oh,
the vineyard. Yeah, they talked about vineyard. So the Vini
okay.
wine. Yeah. Haley says, ancient anything grabs my attention quickly. Yep.
I am
Okay.
so fine with comments. I'm going to put up a couple Thank you, Sandra. Fast healing for Ben. And then Marvin said, "I've seen your beds. Poor Ben." Yeah. God love that man. I'm just so lucky. I'm very blessed to have him.
He's
So
lucky too, though.
I babied him so much this week.
He deserves it.
Oh, Brandy Murphy said you're going to dust for your family. That's nice of you. Yes.
I don't get it. What do you mean going to dust for you?
This week has been crazy. Like, we're not doing any giveaways, and I've just been, babying Ben, taking care of him, and then clean up my house for next week because I got family from North.
Like actually physically dust?
Like cleaning. I've been deep cleaning the house.
That's why I didn't understand, because that's not something in my vocabulary. I know what it is.
Yeah.
My next one's another Sophia.
Oh, yes. You show
Ochre
those
Symphony.
pictures. Oh.
This one I really wanted. You can find Ochre Vale is one that Tomato Eden has in a couple other places. I really wanted the symphony. I mean, they both look phenomenal. Everything she has looks phenomenal.
Yes. Girls can take a picture of a tomato.
I know. It's an F6, showed good stability. It's possible, not completely stable. Fruits are large plum hearts, very beautiful. Ochre with green stripes. Very few seeds. Taste is sweet with a little sourness. And she collects very few seeds because there aren't that many. But that interior, where's that comment? I want to take that down. There we go. Looks great. The interior looks a bit like the harsh or severe melons of the Volga Germans. Just looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit of a different shape, slightly. I think it's long.
And I like the green and butterscotch stripes on the outside too.
Yeah, that is very pretty. And those always taste good.
There's another one of yours, Barsky Rossi or Rosie.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Again, same one from my friend that sent me seeds. Like I said, if he says it's good, I'm growing it. What did this one say about it? I looked it up. I don't know where I got this information from. It said, I received Barsky Rosie from a fellow student who runs a small tourist office in Montenegro. Translated, the name means Rosanne von Bar. Bar is a small town on the coast in the south of the country. The fruits contain many southern and sunny aromas. Never heard of it described that way. They taste very sweet and fruity. Some also interpret the flavor as slightly salty. Someone was looking for salty tomatoes today. There you go.
Sam was. We were talking about salty one on my show yesterday, an Italian.
I think I tasted one this year that I thought tasted salty.
Yeah.
It was weird. This says the fruits can reach a weight of 300 to 800 grams and are variably designed, some flat round, some heart-shaped. Barsky Rosie also grows very well in our latitudes. With this variety, everyone can get a piece of south into their garden. Oh, what a nice description.
Yeah. So obviously Tomatenflüsterer carries this one.
Maybe that's where the description came from. I think it did. I just screenshotted them.
I had the same descriptions, and I think I got mine from there too. Jamie says the ochre's gorgeous. Oh, Nicole's never tried an ochre tomato. I grew a bunch of this year.
You need to. They're so yummy. I haven't tasted one yet that I didn't not like.
Yeah, there's some really good ones. Jarson 17 was a really pretty ochre. Jarson 13 ochre pear was great. Butterscotch stripes. Dwarf was it ochre heart I really loved. I love that. I love those colors too. Earth Angel, a new one by Terra Nova Farms.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was going to click on that too.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I took it off by clicking. What? Oh.
Tim, it's Carl's Emslin Traube. So Tim is the grandson.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what you're thinking of, Teresa. Yeah. Nice guy from Germany. I've got quite a few like ins with some great palettes in Germany. I trust them too, and they're always steering me towards Spanish tomatoes too, which is pretty cool. I think that's why I've been obsessed with them. Harley the Swamp Bitch says I added these to my list. Sounds great. All right, I have.
I'm excited for him. I was so excited when I got, because I'd been thinking about him, and I'm like, I need to reach out to him, and and then I got a letter from him, and I about peed my pants. I was like, oh,
I know, and he writes like 2-page long
yes,
letters.
I absolutely love it.
I keep them. I can't
Oh, I
possibly.
do too. I keep everybody. If they write
Wow.
me a personalized little note, I just today, like I've got a drawer in where I keep all my seed stuff, and like there's a thing in there that you can close and expand, and I had to expand it more for all my letters and stuff. 'Cause I was like it's getting cramped. I was like, I better make space for. I keep them all, and I like I was looking for them, looking through them today, looking for something, um, and it just I got lost in them. Fell down a rabbit hole just reading stuff going, "Oh, I need to reach out to them again." Like,
He and my other German friend does the same thing. He like goes into detail, and some of you out there who I know are watching today, you do the same thing. But he goes into fine detail, handwritten, not typed, handwritten about each tomato.
yeah, I love it.
Obviously, he's doing it for at least two of us. So I mean, that's really just special. The long lost art of letter writing, right?
I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Next one. Oh, surprise, surprise. It's another Sophia. Maple heart.
Now the inside of that on the picture on the right, the
I
colors
know.
are amazing,
I
and
know.
I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
I
It,
know.
it looks like it could be mealy. Do you think that?
On the one on the right?
The one on the right.
No, I don't
I
see
could
that.
be wrong.
I'm
Sometimes when I
looking at it's got like a high gloss on it, which makes me think no, but
I hope it isn't because it's so pretty.
it's a cross of she already had maple syrup, and I believe many of you out there grew maple syrup of hers this year. Um, it's a cross of her maple syrup and another one I'm hoping to grow this year called Cardinal on Straw.
Oh,
Another
wow.
F6 shows excellent stability, medium early indeterminate 1.8 meters in a greenhouse, round heart shaped, come in the form of a boat.
Oh,
What does this mean? I do not know.
maybe like longer and
I don't know.
a boat?
Not sure.
I'm not really seeing the boat except for the one in the back left.
A lot
Looks
of things get lost in like translations don't always work out too. Um, color of the fruit is very beautiful, olive yellow, turning into pink and ochre. Pulp is tricolor, tasty, sweet. She does say fleshy, at the same time juicy, aromatic fruit. Although I don't necessarily think of fleshy as mealy, do you?
no, but I mean, I don't know.
It looks great.
There's
Uh,
just a couple of ones that kind of have that, like the picture on the left doesn't look like mealiness at all, but the one on the right there, that looks maybe it's overly ripe. I don't know, but it just I've grown a couple that kind of have that look to them, and
yeah.
they're like mealy,
Hmm.
like too squishy. Like I also say that too. Like sometimes I can tell by just squishing a tomato, like whether I'm gonna like it. It's got to have a certain type of firmness, you know.
Yeah, and you said earlier too, and I really found this to be true this year especially that some tomatoes taste better even a little bit underripe. They
Mm-hmm.
do. And
Yep.
I've always like I pick it just about first blush, maybe a little beyond that. I let it ripen on the counter. Sometimes I let it ripen too much, and it does make a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So I look at the one picture on the right, I think of like marmalade, and I just want to bury my face in it, which I hope to do this year. All right. What else? I've only got one more after this. You said you've got some that you want to share. What else do you have?
Oh, for me,
Yeah.
I had okay. So I have my. I don't know if you had a picture for this one. My pricey one. my expensive one. You gifted me these seeds, but they are is it Benevento? Is that how
Oh,
you say it?
Benevento
Yeah, and it's F1. It's probably the
mhm,
only hybrid I'm gonna grow.
from Fred Hempel. I can
Yeah,
pull up a
from Fred
picture.
Hempel, and for a pack of 25 seeds, it's $16. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I was too cheap to buy those. But yeah, so I mean, wow, $16 for a
Yeah,
pack
but the
of seeds.
F1 seeds just are. It takes a lot for them to put them together. I mean, Fred Hempel. Let me pull it up on the screen. They put a tremendous amount of work and into doing it, and then having to continuously do these F1s. So F1s tend to be expensive anyway. Freds are pretty spectacular.
Yeah,
So
and they sound that one sounds amazing. So I'm excited to try it. It's really pretty too.
it is. It's great.
Nothing
Fred,
really knocking it except the price. But I mean,
yeah,
being tomato nerds, if I wouldn't have got seeds from you, I would have probably bought them. I'm not, you know.
it is a lot. It looks like they're on sale that right now though.
What does it say?
15.99.
How much?
15.99 down from 22.99.
Oh, well, I had just wrote 15.99. I didn't know they were 22.99.
Yeah.
Whoa, they're even more pricey.
But it's good. Fred Hempel, he passed away last Halloween, but and I talked about Mark McCaslin yesterday from Frog's Leap Farm. His cream of the crop series is similar to what Fred did. He tried to breed tomatoes that look and taste like heirloom varieties, but that can withstand traveling. So
Mm,
people in grocery stores and farmers markets and things like that can have that flavor. You can't really transport very far heirloom tomatoes, but the skin was a little chewy, but the taste was phenomenal. And oddly enough, it was my last one standing last year. I had one last tomato and I ate it on the day I found out about his passing, like November
oh,
3rd or something like that. But it's great. And now this company, Bene Seeds, has taken over his work, which is nice to carry that on.
yeah, there's quite a few different hybrids there.
Yeah, I did. Uh, One of my grow out teams is Fred Hempel and Bill Yoder combined.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
we now obviously for F1s, we're not saving seeds from those, but he has enough that were not F1s that the group grew.
All right, I got a comment I'm going to put up here. Brandy says, I totally agree with you, Jen. I don't like mealy tomatoes either, and I don't have to have it does have to have a certain level of texture firmness to it.
Yeah,
Yes, I can't.
I don't think anybody really likes mealy tomatoes.
I'm
I
sure
can't think of anybody that does.
I
But
can't think of any, but I bet there's weird people out there that do.
well, I mean, there are things you can do with it, but
I
yeah,
just, I just can't.
sometimes it can be difficult to tell when the optimal time is, before it starts going mealy. And I that
Yeah.
many
I
times.
also I've said it before, I like when the tomato, like when you bite into it, all of the seeds and goo don't just like splooge out of it everywhere.
Mm,
I like when it holds steady. Like I think they're called
I can
locules. Or no, phalanges or something. I just in my taste test today, I gave the for the what was it? What do we call them? Tomato fun facts or whatever. I said all the parts of a tomato and the little things that hold the seeds and goo in, I forget what they're called, phalanges or something. That's not what they're called, but
I think
those
phalanges are like
fingers.
fingers. Yeah.
Right,
I don't know. Maybe that's what they
it's
help.
something like that. And I guess there's different tomatoes where those are held tighter. And I like those tomatoes, and some that just like you bite into it and everything. I don't like that.
I do.
You like when they just squish out, like out of the bread, when you got a nice tomato sandwich, and it, like
I mean,
I want
when
to
it's a
stay.
sandwich, it's a bit of a pain. Locules, that's it. Thank you, Johnny Utah. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I like biting into it and having an explosion all over the place because that means it's got seeds and goo, and that's kind of my jam.
I mean, I like seeds and goo, but it needs to hold up. It needs to stay together. I
Well,
don't
it
want it
does.
all
It
over
does.
the floor or my plate. Stay
Oh
in the
gosh,
sandwich. Stay in
we
the sandwich.
we should have a talk about where you found tomato seeds fly after biting into it. I bet we all have stories. I find them all over the place.
Yes. Yeah. When I'm seeding tomatoes, like I usually do it in front of the TV in the living room. And yeah, I found seeds like across behind me on the window seat. I was like, what is that one day? And it was tomato seeds that had dried. I'm like, didn't see that one squish out there.
And then you're like, I wonder what that is. What variety is that? Yeah, it does. I do pay attention to which ones are which and plan my sandwiches accordingly based on which ones are not don't hold up as well. But I do really like the explosion. Okay, I think I have one last one. All the colors of the world, another Sophia, another F6.
Oh, you are talking about some Sophias tonight.
Got some Sophias tonight.
Oh, that one's pretty too.
Pink tulip and goddess Xanadu green goddess. Very colorful, hence the name, which was invented by my tomato friend Svetlana. Despite the already sufficient period of stabilization, the variety is capricious and gives splits. The goal was to get painted tulips with antho. Well, I'm glad they didn't. Don't like my antho. But it did not work out. Nevertheless, the fruits are beautiful hearts, 200 to 300 grams, with small ribs, tricolor sweet pulp. That's it. So that's all the colors.
Yeah.
That's it for me. What else you have?
I would like to talk about my friend from Romania's seeds that she sent me. I think I've got 3 of them. So she actually made these packages herself and put the picture on them. And I was looking through this while I was talking to you. She sent me, I don't know where it's at. My goodness. I did a seed haul video and she sent me with it like a description, and now I don't know where it's at. But Lila. Now there's Lila Sorry, but this is not, because Lila Sorry is like I feel like it's a darker tomato.
It's a purple.
And this one's just straight red.
Oh,
and
interesting.
It's like a lot bigger. I cannot find. I have this bag full of seed mail, and it's in here somewhere. And then there's Babino Shudo, another. And I looked this one up too. I couldn't really find anything other than this picture. And it's a seed. It's like a seed packet picture. So I think she cut these off seed packets, or this might be her picture. I'm not sure because it's on a plate. And then also Rozova Magia. So she sent a bunch once in this form, and then she sent me a bunch in this form.
Well, we know it's probably a pink with that first name.
Yeah.
Rozova, yeah.
So those are 3 that I got from her that are in my grow list and that I'm very excited about. Yeah, I'm like looking around and seeing it. Oh, I wanted to talk about this one too. Who all is growing the cannibal tomato? It's not really even a tomato, but me and Lauren were talking about before we came on. It almost looks like the seeds kind of look like eggplant seeds.
But I got some from Woodland Creations, but I haven't grown it yet.
It is like my weirdo pick. I've been trying forever to grow. What's that dang thorny tomato? I can never get it to get to where I can get it in my garden. You know which one I'm talking about? It's like the thorny one. Does anybody know? Again, there's my memory.
40 is in the number 40?
Thorny. Like it's
thorny.
Prickly. Like it, it's going to hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Brianna. Yes. I've been trying to grow that dang thing for like 3 years now, and I quit. I give up. Probably won't even like taste
that little buckaroo.
So this year I'm doing the cannibal, and it's got a weird. It's
I know Ramante grew it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll read the details on it. The cannibal's tomato is native to a number of South Pacific islands and has been introduced to Hawaii and Fiji at the time of contact. Human meat was cooked wrapped in this plant's leaves, and a condiment for the meal was made from the fruit. Fruits are rounded, about the size of a large cherry tomato and are somewhat similar to small eggplants. Very easy to grow. Yeah, we'll see. It better be easy to grow because lychee isn't. At least not for me. Fruits can be eaten raw or fresh and used in many dishes, though they do have a tangy taste. Strangely enough, we found it to go pretty good with chicken. Yeah, that's also
Well, better
well.
than human meat.
What you say?
I said it was better than human meat,
Yes,
chicken.
I'm going to go for the chicken and not the human meat.
Maybe humans taste like chicken.
I hope I never have to find out.
Me too.
Ben always asks me, does anybody else have this where they ask a question, if we get stranded somewhere and you have to get back to Jade, will you eat me? And I'm like, no. He gets mad if I say no, and then I'm like, sure, I'll eat you. You'd eat me? And it's like, wait, what is that? I don't know what to say here.
Oh, Cynthia Stone said she grew it this year.
Okay, cool. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Tastes like chicken.
Showing your cool seed packets. I hadn't intended on showing these, but I was logging some of them yesterday. I got these like 2 months ago from a friend in Mongolia, and he sent me a bunch of long keepers, but also some other tomatoes too. Look how cool these seed packets are.
I love that. Oh, I just recorded a video of my Romanian friend. She sent me a bunch of seed packets too, and I love seed packets from a different country. Like
Me
they're
too.
just so cool. I don't know why they just are so cool to me, but they are.
And he included 3 long keepers that I had never heard of, like a heart and so pretty, right?
I can't understand a word that's on it, but the picture.
Well, the Google Translate camera is my friend. That's there.
Yes, yeah. But I just love it. I'm just like, oh, these were, came from a different country. It's just neat. I have seed packets.
So that's all we got, gang. Thanks for being here with us for a second week, and we wish you all. Tell him no, Jen, but I'll use you for bait.
It's funny. It's funny, Heidi.
Wish you all if you're in the United States, wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You don't celebrate Thanksgiving from all over the world. I am very grateful for you all. I'm pretty sure I can speak for Jen with that. Thank you for being with us.
Absolutely.
Throughout the year.
Fun time. I enjoyed myself.
Me too.
Let's do it again in another month whenever we have 20 more that we want to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. We will. And we'll let you guys know what we're doing for a Christmas episode and all that stuff. We have to figure all that out. I swear this hole is growing by the minute. Ugh.
Don't be like stretching it out. Stick it underneath your armpit. No one will see it. Oh, will it go that far? No, that's weird. Don't do that. No one can see the hole. No one saw the hole until you pointed it out.
It's getting bigger just by looking at it. Such a hot mess. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. We will see you soon. Michael, thank you backstage.
Oh yes, thank you, Michael.
Wonders. And we will love you. I forgot to say during my show yesterday that there won't be a Lauren's Tomato Awesome Sauce on this next Thursday because of Thanksgiving. I forgot about that little detail. But I know I have some unboxings I'm going to be doing. I think Jen was talking about maybe doing some unboxings too, right?
Yeah, I got at least 3. And then I've got 3 I need to edit. We'll see.
Edit.
Yeah, I've got 3 from last May, I think it was. I ain't edited those either. And now I'm a little embarrassed to put them up because they're like from April or May of last year.
I have some micro reviews that Jake recorded of me back in February that I haven't put up.
Yeah.
And I don't edit, so I don't know what my excuse is.
It's so hard. Like, there's so much to edit.
It's hard.
I love the recording. And it's like I'm taking y'all with me. And I'm like, yeah, spend the day with my friends. But then when I have to sit down and edit myself, I'm just like, I already did it in my mind. I already hung out with y'all and shared stuff with y'all.
Right.
But when I sit down to edit, I'm like, I don't want to.
So make sure you guys, if you're not a member already, make sure you join our group that we run with our friend Kina, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap.
Yes.
we're very grateful for all of you for the support and for giving us your time, because your time is precious also. And we hope that we bring you some relief from struggles of life, put a smile on your face, and maybe put a couple more things on your grow list.
Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being our friend.
And Jen, I'm grateful for you.
Oh, I'm grateful for you.
I'm so grateful for
So
you.
much joy into my life. Now let's not do that. Don't do that.
I love you so much.
I love you too. I love you too.
Bye, everybody.
Yes. Have a good night. Enjoy your day.
Peace, love, gratitude. Get your gratitude on. Go grow tomatoes. Bye, gang.